I think I'm live. This is test number 2. We're going to see. I've got a good one for you. I've got a story. So, story coming in about 1 minute, 30 seconds. But the purpose of this video is for me strictly because I'm building out a new studio environment, office studio environment for a client. But for the purpose of that, I'll tell a story real quick. If you know me, you know my wife Kelly. We've been married for 25 years. I'm going to switch camera. Oh, that's my whiteboard. And here's the desk environment. So I'm going to go back to my main screen. But if you know me, then you know my wife, Kelly. Kelly and I love games. And again, this video, I'm going live because I'm testing a new studio environment with one-touch buttons for a client of mine. To be able to perfect it, to be able to offer it as a service for my company, a little messy. But anyway, Kelly and I, cleaning my glasses. Kelly and I, we love games, and about a week ago, we love Catchphrase. If you know the game, it's a digital game. Usually comes in a disc where you push the button. It gives you clues. It's like charades, but you can speak, say whatever you want. Give clues, verbal, nonverbal, whatever you want, to get the person to guess the clue without saying any part of the word or the word within the clue. You can do whatever you want. You can sing, you can act, you can explain, whatever it is. And so Kelly and I are playing Catchphrase, which we do so quite often, just she and I together. And the clue was, I had it on my phone. The clue was fairground. And so I started describing fairground, like the place you go, you ride the Ferris wheel, you, what were some other clues? I said you ride the Ferris wheel, carnies. No, I didn't say that. You ride the Ferris wheel, you ride rides, you play games, you pay money, you get cotton candy, and she just was not getting it. And I went for, I think the time limit is 60 seconds, and the 60 seconds ran out. And so I told her it was the fairground. I've got a couple of notes here on my side here. I'm referencing it to remember exactly what term she said. But I said fairground. And she's like, what are you talking about? That's not fairground. Where is it? Bear with me. Oh, okay. I got it. She was like, that's the state fair. That's not the fairground. When I think of the fairground, I think of horse races, dog races, whatever. And I laughed. And it's so funny how language can completely change if you're from one part of the country or the other part of the country, or from one part of the world versus the other part of the world. You're saying the same words, but the same words might mean something to one person, yet they might mean something completely different to another person. So for me, the word fairground meant one thing. I'm thinking games, carnivals, Ferris wheels. Kelly's thinking dog races, hare races, rabbit races. and so on, and she just didn't get it. And it makes me think about the political environment that we're in. Gosh, what a shit show. I hate it. I've got my opinion. I'm not going to speak openly right now on what my opinion is. But we all have our opinions, and how quite often the words or phrases you're choosing can be lost in translation based off your upbringing, based what you're raised in. Again, this video is more for me testing this video streaming software. Not really trying to get political. I have no interest in being vocal or verbal online about that. I have my opinions for sure, but I don't need to share it verbally online. But this video is more about me just testing out new software, new hardware, and the integration between the two. So hope you have a good night. I'm going to